The Biden campaign was also in Wisconsin today, but in a different style. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren hosted a drive-in Get Out the Vote rally where people stayed in their cars and listened to what she had to say through the radio. Our Gabriella Becerra shares what that message for Wisconsin voters is.
It's quiet now, but earlier today, dozens of cars filled the lot behind me at Olbrich Park, waiting to hear Senator Elizabeth Warren's message for Wisconsin voters before Election Day. Warren is clear about one thing.
That's why on November 3rd, we're going to elect Joe Biden.
She spent today making sure that voters in Wisconsin hear her and the Biden campaign.
Wisconsin is right at the heart of America. And making the case to Wisconsin is making the case to people all across this nation.
Warren covered several major issues, including health care, equality, and COVID-19, a topic close to home as Wisconsin faces record-breaking case numbers. Warren says Biden has a plan that would turn those numbers around.
The difference between Joe Biden and Donald Trump on COVID couldn't be clearer.
Attendee Brandon Hartman says that's represented by the rallies hosted by each of the campaigns today.
This is much safer because we're in our cars, we aren't face-to-face, we aren't close to people.
But despite staying in cars, voters are still energized by Warren.
With the turnout that we saw for Karofsky's election for the Supreme Court in Wisconsin, keeping that momentum going, and I think that's really important for turning Wisconsin blue.
Very excited about the election.
Attendee Mary Klein says her vote is decided.
We've got to get rid of Trump.
Biden's name will be checked on her ballot for a reason unrelated to his policies.
I believe that he's a good person, and I think this election comes down to good versus evil.
A quality that Warren also thinks would make a good president.
We need someone who is competent and also someone who has empathy as president of the United States.
After the rally in Madison, Warren traveled to Milwaukee for a similar event. In Madison, Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
Senator Tammy Baldwin and Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes joined Warren at the rallies today. They're both also endorsing Vice President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in the 2020 election.